Hey guys, welcome back to Olivegrey Avenue. My name's Ruth. That's
I'm
Steve.
Oh.
And
you pointed at me. I thought you were like me.
And we're gonna go over all the projects we did last year in 2022 and what we spent on them.
Intro.
Okay. So how much do you think we spent on projects last year?
I don't even know all the projects we did last year.
Yeah.
Time is a blur at this point.
I know.
We've been at home for 2 years.
Mm-hmm.
Is that when we started DIY?
You act like we never got outside.
I've never been outside in the last 2 years. I'm stuck in here. I don't know. I don't even remember what the first project of the year was.
Okay, the first project was the fluted tables I built. I know.
Okay.
And the last project is our son's desk.
Okay. So I'm gonna guess there's like 6 projects total that we did in the year?
No.
This is going well.
22. We did 22 projects last year. Apparently I did them all.
I don't go outside, so I stay inside this room. I don't leave.
You helped with a couple.
I help with the larger stuff. So like a lot of the projects you do that are smaller, I don't even see them until they're done. Like I'm like, hey, I'm here. I'm like, what's this thing? It's like a new fluted table. I'm like, okay. So I don't know all the projects that we've done.
Okay, well just guess.
Okay. $5,000 total.
Okay. We'll see.
Is that a lot? Is that a little? I don't know.
See.
I have no idea.
Okay, so the first project was the fluted tables. I built them out of concrete tubes with some half-round dowels. Easily one of my favorite projects to just like knock out really fast.
That one wasn't super fast. You did a second one like, I don't know, in 3 hours or something.
Maybe not that
like
fast.
In a day, you had a second one. I was like, oh, okay.
The longest part was just waiting for like stuff to dry.
Yeah, it was a concrete form tube.
So I spent $180 on both of those, like together.
My numbers may be off now.
And then we built the concrete table, the outdoor concrete table.
The little table?
No, the big one, the dining table.
Big dining table.
Uh-huh.
Okay, I helped in that.
You did.
Anything heavy, I helped in.
You did help.
Yeah.
That kind of spanned like over 2021 too, but we finished it, so I'm just gonna count it for 2022. We spent, do you know how much we spent on that?
Okay, so we had mortar to get, the maker board stuff, and then I think we used a bit of scrap wood. No.
No.
No, okay. I thought we used scrap wood from the pergola, so I thought it was cheaper. But now I think it's more expensive.
No, because the legs had to be longer. We used scrap wood for a different table.
So it was wood, concrete, form. Just 3 simple things. $200.
$270.
I'm off.
And then I built a sandbox, and we have this playscape. All I did was kind of like frame it out so that we could put a sandbox for our son to play with.
That you used scrap?
Some scrap.
Oh.
I also used fence pickets because they're a pretty cheap way to get cedar.
Yeah.
They're like ½ inch maybe. And then some bags of sand. That was about $30.
Easy. That's a good one.
Yeah.
Cha-ching.
Cha-ching. And then we built this fountain.
Oh, that happened this year?
Yeah.
I could have swore that was last year. Last year.
I mean, so, there was some spillage overage, but but we finished it this year.
Okay, so projects
so
we finished.
I'm just counting it.
Okay. See, a lot of these projects like this, I forget that they're
we
projects.
like started it in 2021 and finished it this year, so I'm counting it. We epoxied the garage floor last year.
Oh yeah, that was the same. That happened in the summer.
Best, like, I highly recommend epoxying your floors.
Yeah.
I don't want to have a garage without epoxy floors again.
Life's so much easier. And you don't even have to do it to begin with. You can have, if you move in somewhere and the floors are gross there, do that. 100% improvement. Like 200% improvement. Because our floors were starting, we don't put our cars there. We didn't do car maintenance there. So it's not like we had oil spills or anything. But the floor was still gross looking. There were like cracks that were kind of like superficial cracks were forming. We had some, I don't know, at one point I spilled gasoline in some spots doing something. Maybe a little bit of oil from like, you know, just general stuff we're doing, like general work we were doing in there. But I think that was $100 because it's a kit from Costco.
Oh, you think that was $100?
Yeah, I thought it was $100, like a little kit from Costco. It just has the whole thing. It's like for a 2.5 car garage, and then it's just
also not from Costco. It was from the Home Depot.
Was it?
Yes.
Wow, look at that.
But it was $250. Each kit was about $125 for the clear coat and the epoxy.
Mm-hmm.
I built the built-in workbench, the stationary workbench.
Oh, the one on the wall.
Yeah.
In the garage.
Yep.
That thing's really nice.
Thank you.
Mm-hmm.
How much did it cost?
Okay, so we had to go to Restoration Hardware to get like the butcher block top.
Not Restoration.
Well, what's it called? What's the place called? What's the place called?
Restoration Hardware is where there was like a $5,000 table.
Oh, that place. That place
We went to the Restore Habitat for Humanity.
Oh, Restore Habitat for Humanity. Got it. Pretty close, right? Same thing, you know, very, very much the exact
Definitely the same thing.
So we went to the Restore Habitat for Humanity. Really cool place to go to.
Yeah.
And we found that they had a bunch of butcher block. I think we got 3 of those.
We did.
And I think those were like $200 a piece. So I'm saying 6 plus the IKEA thing because it's basically an IKEA hack. You put it all together. I don't want to say $700.
Close. $822.
These projects are getting very expensive, and I was not aware of this.
Then I made the mobile workbench.
One of them.
One of them.
That's a work in progress, so that work's not done.
No, one is done. One is not.
They're paired. They're pairs. There's 2 of them. They're supposed to go
but
together.
I finished one.
So that's a half. I'll let it slide this time. But,
one is finished.
Okay. I mean, that's also an IKEA hack, right? That entire garage setup is an IKEA hack, which is pretty cool. I'm going to say that's $150. Because it uses the butcher block.
Yeah, I mean, you factored it into the other one. I factored them separately.
So you're telling me that's a different, that's the price for that one?
Yeah.
Like, that's like... Please like and subscribe. Just like and subscribe. Watch these videos, please.
So the mobile workbench was $437.
Sounds like general maintenance for our landscaping.
I mean, true. You have somewhere better to be?
It's just, you know, my son, my child seems quite important. There's pictures of him getting posted. No big deal. I'll just silence him. Who knows what's happening with it.
Good. Anyways, I made a control panel cover for the control panel in the garage.
It's $25.
$50.
Too much.
And then garage organization. All the little things that I put in the drawers.
Yeah, it's a quality of life thing. It makes things a lot easier to find. But it's so expensive. So I think that was like $200.
$150. The only thing you guessed more than. Okay, so the outdoor kitchen. I did that.
That one's a really cool one. I was skeptical on it. But it turned out really, really cool.
Skeptical?
I thought it was going to close off the space. We were talking about an L shape. We ended up being just one shape. I was like, that's not enough room. But I think it works out really awesome.
I'm glad we didn't do the L shape. Like, I go back and forth, but I love the way it turned out. I think it's perfect.
Yeah, I really like it too. Even the countertops are great, which we had an issue with. The outdoor kitchen, I think, $150.
$444.
What? Huh?
Yeah, I mean, the $444 is like wood, hardy backer, tile.
There is tile we had to buy for that. Okay.
Tile is probably the biggest expense there. And then I made the outdoor coffee table. We also used the concrete from the outdoor kitchen on that.
So it was leftover.
So leftovers there.
Leftover for that.
And then I used scrap legs from an old coffee table that was also concrete.
But those legs were made from scrap from the pergola.
Yes.
Yeah. So the pergola's giant 6x6 like framing, we took that made legs for a table, scrapped it, made legs for another table. So the scrap continues. It lives on forever.
Yes.
Moved on. So I think that was a $0.
It was 40, I think. Oh, for paint.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
For the like special paint on the legs and stuff. Yeah. Okay.
Then I made, I sealed the brick patio, which I guess is more of a maintenance thing, but
$40.
$80. And then I made you a nice box.
Yeah, the Duke Cannon gift box.
Yeah.
I love that box. It's really cool. I personally like wood grain and wood things. Sometimes I wish I was a carpenter, but ain't nobody got time like that. Well, I don't. People do. You probably.
Carpenters do.
Carpenters got time like that. Well, that was scrap. I know that. I watched the video. If you watched the video, you saw it too. I'm gonna say $20.
$0.
Hey, I just said it was scrap and I still guessed money. I'm an idiot.
Well, the other one was scrap and I spent money on it.
So. Oh, that's true. So our son's desk is premium pine. It's what's that? I just said it. It's flat wood. That's
plywood.
Big. It's plywood.
It's not.
It's not plywood? The top's not plywood? Mm-mm. What is that?
It's premium pine.
So it's pine boards put together and then made into a table? Okay. Yeah. So I'm going to guess $250.
You didn't see my thing, did you?
No, did I get it?
No. Oh, it's $180.
I changed it because I just said 150 and you said 2 something for the mantle. And then I was like, well, that's more wood. Okay.
All right. So you ready for the grand total of what we spent?
I'm not ready. It's a lot.
Maybe I shouldn't tell you.
Don't forget to like and subscribe, watch these videos. Can I afford this next year? Can we afford this next year?
As long as you get a raise.
I want to know, before she says it, and you're watching this because you're all up in engagement, I want to hear everyone else's guess. Sure, they can get it and like type it in. You heard it. Just guess. Don't calculate it. Just guess. And throw it down there in the comments, and then we'll see how ready you are. Go.
No cheating.
I'll give you some time. Go. Don't pause it. Just like, I'll pause for you. That's enough time. I'm going to say... Okay,
you guessed 5,000.
I guessed 5,000 at the beginning. I want to change that. Because there was something that was like $600, $400, $500. I'm going to change it. I'm going to say $3,000. No, that's stupid. $7,000. What was it?
$4,215. Granted, this is all calculating a year later. So I'm sure there are some things I didn't account for, but... Like
minor things like, oh, we got to get glue, we got to get more of this. But that's just kind of like, when you're building these things, you should just have them stocked up, right? If you're into it, you're getting bigger into it, you want to do lots of different projects, you just have liquid nails in your things. You have spray paints, you have paints accrued. You just have them accrued. So you don't account for them.
Yeah.
Right? Unless you get it net new or something like that. But you just kind of have it. Wood glue. I'm sure you didn't factor wood glue anywhere. And we've gone through that like a lot. Pocket screws.
So there are other costs, but more or less. I'm going to try to keep better tally this year. Mm-hmm. And let me know if you like knowing all of our money details.
Yeah. Now you've already commented once for the guess. Comment the second time. How much do you think we'll spend this upcoming year?
Yeah.
I feel like we've gone up. We're doing more projects all the time, but at some point we're going to run out of projects in this house. It ain't going to be next year. Go ahead and give me your guess. Guess how much you think we're going to spend this year coming up for these projects. But I'm going to say projects that start this year and end this year. So all the leftover projects that have leakaged or whatever you said into this year don't count.
Okay. I'm going to start the tally now. I'll keep track every month. It'll be easier to keep track of that way. And
are you going to do a video on like the projects you plan for this year?
Maybe.
Yeah. So watch that video. And in that video, comment how much you think she's about to spend this whole year. And then we'll report it to the IRS together and make sure she's accounted for.
Wow. So thanks for watching us tell you all about our gory details of how much we spent last year. And stick around this year for how much we'll spend coming up.
Yeah. Don't forget to subscribe. Help me pay for this whole thing.
This
help me pay for this. Help the channel grow, help it get bigger, and the projects might get bigger at that point in time. But then we can teach you guys more. Give us feedback. What did you see this year that you liked? What did you see that you didn't like? Stuff you want to see more of. I've heard some people say, I want to see more tutorial style, like help me build it. Don't just show me how you did it, like help me build it, right? Go into a little more details. I might start doing more of that if I get more people to ask, to say like, I want that.
Yeah.
I want to be tutorialized. Show me how to do pocket screws. Show me, how to fix the drywall. Show me how to do this stuff. I can do those, like technical details, because I enjoy that and I talk a lot. So if you want to see more of that, comment. Yeah, like, subscribe, help us grow, and thanks for watching. And I'll see you this year. I was gonna say next year. It's this year. See you this year.
Bye.
Bye. I love you.